Alrighty then. I'm coming on late today. Late. I am late. I know it. I have two videos that I wanted to check out, and I got a game I want to play. At least I want to start playing Expedition 33. I don't have that much time. Got like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours max. But yeah, let's get into this. I don't want to waste time. Let's jump in. Let's dive right into this stuff. We'll start with the reaction. Now this one, the reaction, what we're getting ready to check out is a the video that we're getting ready to check out is a video that was requested to me by one of my somebody that commented on my other SCP video. This was requested by, well, not really requested, but recommended by Sir Block Epic Mix Wagons 5248. So shout out to you, Sir Block. Yeah, we're about to check this video out, and here, let me show you which SCP it's about. It's like their favorite SCP. This story will hurt your soul. Not your feelings, not your emotions. It's not gonna make your feel feely. It's gonna hurt your soul. Well, I refuse to let anything hurt my soul. I'm just gonna let my feely feels feel feely instead. This is SCP-1762, Where the Dragons Went. Bet. Let's get it. Links will be in the description below.
Okay. Are we all ready? Tissue box on standby?
What's up, bro?
And the eye drops? Okay. Okay. We can do this.
I'm ready.
No tears this time, right? If all of this seems like a little much to you, it's probably because you don't know what we're about to do here. The story I want to share with you in this video is one I've been wanting to share for a long time now. I just wanted to be ready for it. But I finally had to accept it. There is no way to be ready.
You'll never be ready.
This is more than a story. It's a confrontation with one of the hardest realities we dreamers have to face. If you're creative, if you've ever imagined anything, if you love fantasy, it will break your heart. And that's all there is to it. You've been warned. So, if you think your heart can take it, let me share with you the tale of Where the Dragons Went.
In the name of Emperor Cusco from the movie The Emperor's New Groove, bring it on. Let's do this. Bring on the feels. Tale Foundry.
A big thanks to everyone who made this video possible. Everyone who continues to watch, like, subscribe to these videos, and especially all of you who have decided to support the show on Patreon, thank you so much. There is absolutely no way we could make something like this without all of your help.
Shout out to you.
We love you.
Aww.
Our story is a fantasy, but it doesn't start in a medieval village or an alien otherworld. It starts in a cold, bare, unloving observation chamber deep in the bowels of a high-security containment facility. A place owned and run by an organization known as the SCP Foundation. If you haven't heard of them, that's about par for the course. They like it that way. They're a covert operation dedicated to protecting the world from the unknowable and the anomalous. Their usual charges are apocalyptic monsters, mimetic viruses, reality-warping artifacts, and other such nuisances. But one of the most fabulous of them all is, or was, a cardboard box. You may not have thought much of it if you'd come across it on your own. Little bigger than a
I know just a little bit about this SCP, as the commenter who recommended it, did mention a little bit about it. But I don't know the full story, obviously. But I think the full story combined with the way this guy is telling it might make your feely feels feel feely. Let's get it.
Shoebox, spray-painted silver, the words "Here be dragons" written in permanent marker on the lid, otherwise entirely empty and unremarkable in every way. It would have looked to you like a children's arts and crafts project, and nothing more. Imagine your surprise then when all by itself, the box came open and out billowed clouds of
By
black
itself?
smoke and flocks of tiny flying origami dragons.
Aw.
This is why the Foundation had to keep the box under lock and key. There was
Just
something
randomly?
inside it that they didn't understand. Although the box was all
So it would just randomly by itself, poof, smoke and origami dragons. That's kind of badass. I ain't gonna lie. Like I wouldn't mind having that box in my room. Excuse me. Did the origami dragons and like how long do they last? Like, do they do anything? What do they do?
always empty, the paper dragons and the smoke seemed to materialize from the opening as if from somewhere else. And the dragons themselves were no children's craft project either.
The box was
They
empty.
were alive, animate, aware of their surroundings. They would flutter about and play happily with each other or anyone else in the room
Nice.
until it was time again to vanish back into the empty box.
Okay, so they went back.
This went on for some time, the scientists and containment specialists watching the dragons come and go, wondering why. Until one day, the dragons brought an answer. Or rather, a question. It came in the form of a letter found resting atop the box, which read, "You have found us. Thank you. It has been so long since we last saw each other, friends. The peace has been upheld. The giants and behemoths have kept their word and have not caused any trouble since you last came and gave the order. We missed your company. How has your family been? Do you still know how to work your room? You are welcome to visit any time."
Yeah, who taught these dragons how to write poetry? I know it's not poetry, but this is beautiful. Man, I want a pet dragon. I want a pet origami flying and like aware, alive dragon. Especially if it's really nice.
The Foundation provides no explanation of the possible implications of this message, but I think it's pretty clear what we're dealing with here. A portal fantasy. Like the ones in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe by C.S. Lewis, some kids, through their imagination and creativity, either created or found their way into a fantasy otherworld. And now, for whatever reason, they've gone away, and the denizens of the box await their return. The Foundation continued to observe. Later the same year, another letter arrived from within the box. This time it said, "It's strange to see how much your world has changed. It is even stranger to see how we now appear in this place. In
Excuse me.
fantasy, we are much bigger. Or maybe you've grown taller? Fantasy is still the same. We hope you can visit us like..."
So they even know the difference between quote unquote reality and quote unquote fantasy? Like their world is called fantasy? Or something? I don't know.
you used to. Though our room is as grand as ever, it appears yours has shrunken? We do not understand. The rooms were supposed to be maintained, as was our agreement. Please, restore the belief.
Wait, what? How? Is there a way for them to communicate back? Just like how do we restore the belief? Rooms are supposed to be maintained. They're supposed to be grander, it looks apparently. Like, yeah.
This is where the tragedy begins.
Also, I really like this narrator animation bot thing, this character. I like the design of it. You know, just a black design against a white background. Actually, it's black and white. And then of course you got the gears in the back and everything. I like the setup of this. It's like story time, and then you gather around for a little robot to tell you a story. Give it a couple decades. Shit, give it a decade. You'll probably have the Tesla bots reading your kids' bedtime stories, which would be another way for parents to disassociate themselves from actually parenting. Spend time with your kids. Parent. Be a parent. Be interested in what they're interested in. Find out what they're getting into. You might not even like it. Who knows? but be a parent. Damn.
Brace yourselves. It seems the dragons were starting to understand that things had changed, though it was difficult for them to grasp how. The children's bedroom, which had been the conduit from one world to another, had now been replaced with this sad little containment chamber, and without the belief of the children who'd found them, they could only manifest in our world as shadows of their true selves.
Little
These
paper
little
dragons.
paper things.
Aw.
But their hope wasn't yet gone. They were sure that their creators would never abandon them, and only requested that things be set right again. Later, the following year, after a long and fruitless wait,
Why didn't they just try to like get some what why didn't they try to communicate back? Like how can we restore the belief or how can we restore whatever? You know. And they said you used to be much smaller. Maybe maybe that would have been a hint to just, get some kids that believe in dragons and tell them dragons are real and then show them the box. What happens?
the dragons came with yet another letter. This time, instead of the brilliant, fluttering flock 100 strong, a mere 20 emerged from the box.
Ooh.
They would not fly, instead walking lethargically about on their feet.
Aww.
The letter said the following: Friends, we apologize for our few numbers. We have had to remain in fantasy for quite some time. The others are growing impatient. We are trying to keep the peace, but please, for all of our happiness, repair the room quickly. We know you are trying. Your family is the most imaginative of us all. It seems that without their creator's belief, things weren't going so well in the world of the box. But, not knowing who its owner was, there was little the Foundation could do except watch and wait.
What?
Sometime after that, the Foundation won't say
Nah, you could have at least tried different shit. Like, they gave you clues. Come on now.
how long, another letter arrived. This time, it came with just 10 dragons.
Uh-oh.
And they weren't alone. The box expelled 3 balls of yellow, crumpled construction paper, which shook violently on the ground for several seconds before ceasing all motion. The dragons scooped them up and returned them to the box. The letter read simply, The giants were foolish. Your room was not ready to accept them yet. We're sorry, friends. We hope that we can still see you, but time is growing short for our happiness. The dragons, apparently the ones closest to the children whose imagination made this portal between the worlds possible, were barely able to materialize as paper dolls in a world that doesn't believe in them. The giants never stood a chance. After that, carried by just 5 dragons this time, another letter. Tensions are...
So that's what those 3 crumpled up yellow paper balls were. They were the giants. They just couldn't materialize fully at all. They couldn't materialize at all. And they will with such little belief. Damn, bro. It kind of like, because like it was children that created that are the masters of the box. It was children when it was created. But now the box is just stuck with a bunch of adult scientists, and it's like they don't have. It's like they've lost touch with their inner child, and they have no sense of fantasy within themselves. And they can't, they can't help these dragons.
are rising. Fantasy is becoming darker. We, the serpents and the hybrids, are furiously trying to hold them back, but the giants and the elves wish to strike and make an entrance. They say that your family has grown stupid and ignorant.
Damn.
We hope this is untrue.
That's what you get for losing touch with your inner child.
It would sadden us all greatly to know that you have forgotten. As the reality of their abandonment set in, it seems as though the creatures of fantasy were becoming desperate. My guess is that it escalated into a conflict not between the races of their world, but between their beliefs. That they must either grasp hold of reality themselves if they want to be a part of it, or trust their fate to the hands of absent creators. Eventually, a single red dragon pulled itself out of the box. Wings torn, noticeably crumpled, it collapsed to the floor and did not move again. As the life went out of it, its body unfolded into a
Oh,
sheet of
no.
paper, bearing a message only 3 words long. War. Goodbye, friends. Over the next 6 weeks, the box became a miniature apocalypse. Columns of flame burst from within over and over, hot enough to melt steel, taller than a man. Distant roars sounded from deep inside. It spewed out shreds of torn paper, crumpled paper balls, and the lifeless bodies of the paper dragons. There were a great many of them at first, but fewer and fewer as the weeks went on. For a while, near the end, instead of paper scraps, the box began to release what looked like scraps of flesh and muscle tissue.
Yo!
And then, for 7 long months, nothing. The box lay dormant. When a message finally did arrive, for the first time since the box had come into the Foundation's possession, it came without a messenger. They found it lying inside the box, words blurred and stained with blood on the parchment. It read, "Are you still out there, friends? We miss you dearly. Fantasy is no longer safe. Our haven, your beautiful creation, is gone. The giants are dead. The centaurs are dead. The birds have fled. We are going to bury your room. We cannot risk hurting you.
Damn.
This is our goodbye. Maybe one day, your family can build another room. This may be a hollow hope, but we will cherish this thought." After the researchers read the message, the box began to deteriorate. The dragons seemed to be holding on to an ember of hope, but it didn't stop the smoke from rising out of the box one final time, or the box from sagging and at last collapsing. It didn't stop the cardboard from charring through, crumbling away in small, black-edged holes. It didn't stop the words, "Here be dragons," from burning away forever. The dragons couldn't hold on to hope forever. After one more period of waiting, holding on to that last ember, the dragons let go. The Foundation received one final message from the box, a papyrus scroll. Most of it was covered in a painting of a mountainous landscape filled with large trees and waterfalls. In the distance, there was what appeared to be a single dragon flying toward the horizon. In the bottom right corner, written in black ink, were their parting words. "Master says that we won't see you again. We are sad. So are the remaining others. We once filled each other's heads with dreams and goals. It is so sad that we cannot share them any longer. Master says we have to go. He says that he will make us a new fantasy. He says you cannot be a part of it.
Damn.
We are sad. We love you.
Damn.
We will not forget you. We are scared. Will you forget us?" As soon as the scroll was removed from the box, salt water began to leak from the charred remains. It seemed to wash away the burns, to cleanse all the scars of war. Within 3 minutes, the entire thing had been restored to its original state. No bigger than a shoebox, spray-painted silver, text written in Sharpie on the lid. Only now the words, "Here be dragons," had been replaced with the words, "Here were dragons."
Damn.
Now you probably understand the tissue box. I'd let you borrow it if I could, but it's a really painful story in a really
good.
unexpected way.
I'm good though.
We're
for
sad
sure.
about the dragons, yes. We're sad about the world inside the box. But I think the reason this story hurts so much goes deeper than that. I think it touches something innate to all of us, forces us to confront one of the harshest of all realities, that every fantasy, no matter how precious, how intimate, will die in the end. And it's true for more than just the fantasies of our novels and fairy tales. The fantasy of youth, the fantasy of a permanent self, the fantasy of life, all of them have to pass. I'm reminded of a passage from a poem by William Wordsworth.
I don't know about the quote unquote fantasy of a permanent self. I don't know. Hold up there. Hold up.
Ode, Intimations of Immortality. The opening lines have haunted me since I first read them. There was a time when meadow, grove, and stream, the earth and every common sight, to me did seem apparelled in celestial light, the glory and the freshness of a dream. It is not now as it hath been of yore. Turn wheresoe'er I may, by night or day, the things which I have seen, I now can see no more. The promise of the phrase, "Here be dragons," is one of mystery. It tells us that there is a world unknown. This empty part of the map could be home to the creatures of our imagination. Who can be sure? The cruelty of the phrase, "Here were dragons," is that it doesn't even negate that promise. It tells us that it was fulfilled and that it never will be again. The terrain is mapped. It is known. And definitively, where once there were fabulous beasts and things out of our dreams, we know now that the magic has passed. As a creative, my instinct is to fight this idea. I have always loved to believe that dreams outlive the dreamer, that thoughts exist independent of the thinker. I still do believe that in some ways, but fantasies are unique to the ones experiencing them. It's what makes them so precious. Give 1,000 people the same book to read, and every one of them will see something different in their mind's eye. Sit 1,000 people down to watch a film, and they'll all have different interpretations and reactions. Give 1,000 writers the same prompt, and you'll receive 1,000 different stories. Without all of those individual readers, moviegoers, writers, the versions of the fantasy unique to them vanish. And it will happen to each in their time. Either circumstance or mortality will eventually change the person, and so the fantasy must change as well. Our dragons become so many origami dolls. We're all a bit like Peter Pan, trapped forever between the world of our fantasies and the harsh outside reality. Or in the case of Peter, the world of childhood and the impending world of adulthood. His magic, his motivations, his entire story all revolve around the knowledge of what's coming, maybe even what has already begun for him. He tries to animate nostalgia into this immortal living fantasy, but the tragedy of nostalgia is that the feeling itself is an admission of things lost. By dreaming backward, we accept that the fantasy has already died. Our relationship with it will never be the same again. And so it goes with every fantasy we create, every fantasy we experience. Even if we could stay forever, to do that would be to die ourselves. So we always have to return from it, and in some form or another, in order for us to live, the fantasy must die. The things which I have seen, I now can see no more. It's a sad truth, but I didn't just...
Why is it feel so heavy on, like, I don't know, like the loss of your inner child, you know? That's what like, to live, you have to get rid of the fantasy. And nah. I feel like you can do both. Actually, you probably better off doing both.
To bring you here to make you sad. I brought you here because I think there's something to learn. As storytellers, the knowledge that our fantasies will one day die makes them precious in a way that something eternal could never be. Just the way the disappearance of the world inside the box awakens us to how precious these tiny paper dragons truly are, knowing the limitations of our own dreams makes the brief window during which we get to live them so much more poignant. It reminds us to breathe every fantasy deeply while we can, and when the time for dreaming is done, to give them a fond and loving farewell. At the very least, we don't need to leave them wondering whether we'll come back. In a way, I think this is what we're doing when we share our fantasies with others. The passing of the tale is like a goodbye. You've experienced it. You know it well enough to tell it. To you, it's become...
What if the fantasy is something that you can make into a legacy? What if the fantasy is something that you can like create in your reality and actually obtain that fantasy? And the fantasy, I guess the fantasy would still technically die because it became a reality. But I don't know. I feel like he found, in my opinion, it sounds pessimistic the way he's saying it. I'm just not I'm just not. Yeah, I didn't like it that much, but I get what he's saying. Anyway,
Old, one step nearer the grave. But to the ones you share it with, it's new. Not the same fantasy, but one fresh to their dreaming minds. The fantasy lives on, reincarnate. As if to acknowledge this, the story of Where the Dragons Went ends with one final addendum. After almost 8 years of inactivity, the box stirred. Purple smoke began to rise from it, and as it opened, it fell to the floor, spilling out a large chunk of amethyst and a leather-bound book. The box disintegrated soon after, taking every trace of the world that had been with it. Every trace except for the book. Inside, you find the fantasy again, but in a different way. It turns out someone had traveled the world of fantasy while it was alive and cataloged its many species and environments. The book is called Beasts of the Old Letters, and through it, the fantasy comes alive in our own minds. It becomes our portal, even without the magic of the box. The amethyst was inscribed with the words, "One last time." Sometimes, that's all a fantasy needs.
it's got a little dragon on it. That's adorable.
Be good to yours. Share them. I say that like it's an easy thing to do. Really, as artists, I think we tend to undersell how difficult it is to take care of our ideas. Translating the nebulous stuff of your dreams into something concrete is a task in and of itself, never mind making it digestible for others. No matter how good your idea, how passionate you are about bringing it to life, something as simple as organization can doom it to a fate much like these poor little dragons. But it doesn't have to be that way. There are tools that can save you and your ideas the heartbreak. And one of our absolute favorites is World Anvil. If you're not familiar, World Anvil is
I don't know. I don't know. To me, it just signified, to me, it was just kind of like, since it was created by children and it being stuck around adults who didn't have the same imagination, kind of signified like I said, or like I said before, the loss of or the death of the the death of the connection to some people, to people's inner child. Because if they were still connected to their inner child, if it doesn't wouldn't have mattered if they weren't the original masters of the box. They would still be able to breathe life into that box by using their imagination and figuring out the puzzle behind what the dragons were saying in the beginning. But yeah, it is a sad story though. Did they try entering the box? But anyway, that one was titled "This Story Will Hurt Your Soul." SCP-1762, Where the Dragons Went. It was by the YouTube channel Tale Foundry. Links will be in the description below. Check them out. I do like how they told it, but it was just so, like, coupled with the music and everything, it was so depressing. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, peace. All right, let's oh wait, I had one more video I wanted to react to. This one, this next one, this right here. Well, that's the cryptic one I kind of like. You feel me? Here, come here. Let me show you. Tournament of Power Remastered. Dragon Ball Rick and Morty by the YouTube channel PaperSIn. So I guess they did it before, then they updated the graphics or something, and put it back out. Bet. Let's check it out. Links will be in the description below. It looks, obviously you see Beerus, so. And it's a tournament of power with Rick and Morty and Dragon Ball. Alright.
Whis, we must get more of these brownies. What did that baker say they were called?
I believe he called them space cakes.
I'm not even hungry anymore, but I
Space
can't
cakes.
stop eating.
Weed.
Beerus, is that you, my old friend?
Oh my.
Cyrus, but how?
I wouldn't be so hasty if I were you.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't blow you to bits, you insufferable bastard.
Grand Zeno.
The script is interesting. It was probably done by AI. I don't know, but like the voices are fine. For being AI, yeah, they're not bad. I'll accept. But anyway, I wonder what's. I look forward to what's next. I like the 3D models. I like the setting. It's just homies just chilling in the spot eating space brownies. Wanna get anyway.
Sent me here. You wouldn't want to make him upset now, would you?
What's this all about?
Grand Zeno's hosting a Universe 7 exclusive knockout tournament. I have already recruited 4 of my best champions. Now you must do the same. The tournament begins in 1 Earth hour. See you soon, Beerus.
Get lost.
So where do we actually start looking for these Dragon Balls?
Rick,
I'm not sure, actually.
What?
don't you have a radar?
What the fuck
Dragon
do you
radar?
mean you're not sure?
Goku.
Who the f are you?
Where are your manners?
How dare you talk to me in such a tone?
Rick, this is Lord Beerus, the god of destruction I told you about.
Oh shit.
Goku, listen
Oh
to me.
shit.
Grand Zeno is hosting another tournament, and I need 4 of the strongest fighters available right now.
Oh yeah, another tournament. Rick, this could be your chance to get the Super Dragon Balls.
Haha, yeah, sweet.
You're not seriously considering bringing...
Hold on. Okay, who's the 4 then? So it would be would it be Goku, Vegeta, Frieza, and Rick? Rick is stronger than Gohan? Now, does Gohan have Beast Gohan at this point in time? Can Gohan go Beast Gohan or nah? Huh. Because, you're just gonna just straight out say that, Rick is stronger than Beast Gohan. Okay. I mean, he's got a lot of gadgets and okay.
This weakling, are you?
He's a lot tougher than he looks, trust me. He managed to hold his own against Vegeta.
No, fine. Well, as long as one of you
Gets
wins,
Vegeta,
I suppose
damn.
it doesn't matter if we have one weak link.
God, this Beerus guy's a total dickhead.
The tournament starts in less than an hour, so hurry up.
Okay, I'll go get Vegeta and Gohan. Oh, and
Oh,
Rick,
wait, what?
you're not allowed to use weapons in these tournaments.
So no Infinity Stones. Fine, whatever. I'll see you later.
Can somebody here get me some space cakes?
Beerus thinks I'm a weakling. I'll show him. If I can get my hands on the God of Destruction's DNA, I can make a quick upgrade to the
Wait, who did I
serum.
say it was gonna be? I said it was gonna be Goku, Vegeta, Rick, and Frieza. Oh, he's getting Gohan instead of Frieza. Does Gohan have Beast Gohan? And if so, does Frieza have Black Frieza? Who's stronger?
I'm Mr. Meeseeks!
Lord Beerus, the great God of Destruction.
Oh, it's you again, the weakling.
Asshole. I apologize for my rudeness earlier. I brought you this delicious space cake, my lord, containing the finest herbs in the multiverse. I hope you can
Finest
forgive
herbs.
me, bitch. Yeah, that's it. Drool all over that fork.
What if he could read minds?
Ah, apology accepted.
I'll take these away for you. Mr. Popo, I need a quick 5 minutes in a hyperbolic time chamber. Mr. Meeseeks, set up over here.
Yes, sirree!
Damn, this place is kinda trippy. It's nothing but emptiness. Someone could really go insane in here.
Bro, like, honestly, let's talk about it. Like, a hyperbolic time chamber with all that space, and it's just like, but we have seen the scenery change when Goku and Gohan and Vegeta and Trunks were training, they have seen the scenery change. So I don't know, man. But that at the same time, real talk, at the same time, if you're an introvert like I am and you don't leave that little area, you could just chill, sleep, I don't know, read a book, maybe play a game if you can bring one. I don't know. And just the fridge refills itself, so you're good. You're good for however long you want to be in there. Shit. I come out and it's been 30 years. And I'm like, what happened to everybody?
Let me get this serum done and get the fuck out of here. Thank you for the DNA Beerus. Now let's see what you're truly made of. Interesting. The cell structure is like nothing I've ever seen before. I don't know how long this tournament is gonna be, so I need to make sure the serum lasts.
That's peculiar. His order has changed.
Well, look who it is. The ultimate dick.
That's funny.
Man is ripped, and his hair's got a full head of hair. It's black. Man de-aged, and it's ripped. And he's like, "Yeah, I'm ready to kick some ass. I can go Super Saiyan Rick too."
That's peculiar. His order has changed.
Well, look who it is. The ultimate dick.
That's funny. You haven't changed at all. What were you doing in there? Taking a nap?
Fuck you, Vegeta.
Oh, hey, Rick. This is my son, Gohan.
Hi, nice to meet you, Rick. Dad told me all about you.
So this is the Wonder Kid.
Enough of all this. Let's
Shit.
go.
They're saying Gohan is the only person that could surpass Goku.
Oh my, that was putrid.
You degenerate. We cannot afford any slip-ups. Do not make a sound or move unless prompted. Do you hear me? Or you will regret it.
Jeez, chill out.
He's right. If you make Zenny mad, he could wipe out our entire universe in the blink.
Shut the fuck up, Goku. Zinny's your friend. He's like your best friend. Give it up, MCM. This is called Tournament of Power Remastered. Dragon Ball Rick and Morty. I don't know, man. I don't know what Goku's talking about, bro. Shut the fuck up, Goku. Zinny's your friend. Zinny's not gonna blow up Earth because of Rick.
Blink of an eye.
Seriously? You gotta be kidding me.
Welcome, my friends, and thank you for coming.
You know, I'm curious who the other fighters are gonna be. I hope they're strong.
Yeah, I don't. I just want to get these Super Dragon Balls.
As if you're going to win this tournament. Please.
No way!
What is this?
What the? Majin Cell? Majin Raditz?
See you again, brother.
Torble? But how has he grown so much?
Majin Turbo?
The day has finally come, Kakarot.
Majin Raditz?
I'm glad I could arrange this long-awaited
Bibbidi?
family reunion.
I'm going to kill you,
Majin Cell?
rat.
Lord Beerus, this is the dark wizard that tried to kill me during your sleep, along with the other Kais.
You wretched little pest. Your treachery against the Supreme Kai will not be forgiven. I should destroy you right here and now.
Right this way, gentlemen. Let's not keep the Omni King waiting.
That's just crazy, bro.
Grand Zeno, I present to you the fighters of Universe 7.
Hey, Zenny! What's up?
Hey, Goku.
The fuck? This little twerp is the almighty Grand Zeno?
As you're all aware, this will be a 1v1 knockout tournament. Each of you fighters will be representing your team leaders, Beerus and Cyrus. Grand Zeno has set the terms for this tournament.
Beerus, if a fighter in Cyrus's team wins, he becomes the new god of destruction for Universe 7. The winner gets the Super Dragon Balls, and the losers, he becomes the new god
For this tournament,
Beerus, if a fighter in Cyrus's team wins, he becomes the new god of destruction
On
for
Cyrus's
Universe
team.
7.
His brother or whatever. The enemy.
The winner gets the Super Dragon Balls and the losers go bye-bye.
Just great.
Here we go again.
Zinni sound more harsh in this one than he did the actual anime.
I mean, you've already defeated 3 of these guys before. This should be easy, right?
I like the 3D models and everything, but when everybody talks, everybody's always holding their head down. Like, lift their heads up. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's always looking down when they talk.
I don't know. They seem a little different. Something's changed.
The matchups will be drawn at random, meaning it is possible for you to fight someone on your own team. Techniques such as advanced flight will not work in this tournament. Weapons are also not permitted. If you knock your opponent out of the ring, or they are unable to continue, you win the match. The first match will be Rick Sanchez versus Majin Buu.
Or at least it feels like their heads are always down. Or at least someone's always putting their head down. I don't know. Anyway.
I'm gonna rip that pink dildo off the top of your head and shove it up your ass.
What the fuck?
What is dildo?
Something Vegeta likes to play with when Bulma's not home.
After I win, I eat you.
Yeah, not gonna happen. I need
Alright.
to conserve energy. Super Saiyan God should be more than enough to get the job done quickly.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way Rick is about to go Super Saiyan God. Come on, bro. He's not a Saiyan. Did he take a serum that would make him that would turn him into a Saiyan? Or something? Anyway. Just sneak dissing. Bro, he just like, I don't know what he got against Vegeta, but he's not like Vegeta. Oh my god, bro.
Begin.
Super Saiyan God Rick.
What the fuck?
Also, they're going with Super Boo instead of Kid Boo. Ah, I kind of wish they had gone with Kid Boo, but maybe that would have been like wild having to be. That would have been really difficult to make a character that wild and jumping around everywhere and shit. Wait. Did he pull out the Shining Gun? Sanchez. Man's pulled out the Shining Gun, bro. I like it. Is that the Destructo disc?
Gotcha. This fuckface can regenerate? Shit.
This Majin Buu is way stronger
So only one of his eyes is Shining Gun? Alright, Kakashi.
than the one we fought Vegeta.
Fuck this. I'm just gonna down him with Genjutsu.
He upgraded his Shining Gun. He's a Super Saiyan God with a Shining Gun.
Boo, is that all you got? Come get me, you dumb piece of shit.
Oh shit.
Cannot move.
He Genjutsu's him. Hell yeah. He's gonna pull off Itachi. Wait, why is he dressed like that?
Make yourself comfortable. We're gonna be here for a while. Don't worry, this won't hurt one little bit. Remember I said I'd shove this thing up your ass? I hope you've got some lube.
No. Boo don't want.
Oh hell no.
I'm afraid your little trick ends here.
Bobbity?
What?
How the fuck are you here?
You cannot dominate his mind because I control it. This is my domain.
Shit.
Be gone.
That's bullshit.
Damn it. I guess Genjutsu's not gonna work.
Boo! Enough playing around. Unleash your full power now and finish him.
Rick, you make me feel pain. I hate you. Now, I hurt you real bad.
Do you now? Oh shit. Okay, hey yo.
Whoa, his
Is it black and
power
pink?
level is insane.
Okay, that's dope. I like the design, but against that background, it looks like trash. You can't even really see what it looks like. You can't even see the design of the character because he put it against a dark background. Why would you do that?
Shit, this is crazy. I'm gonna have to go Super Saiyan Blue.
Seriously? Oof. Seriously? All right, what are you gonna do? Okay.
So he has managed to reach evolution.
So is this equivalent to Vegeta's ultra ego? Yeah, that's what happened. You're right, MCM. The serum that he drank was a bunch of anime DNA.
Rick weak, Boo strong.
He's really starting to piss me off.
Why won't he just finish him?
Boo like playing with Rick.
So you like games, huh? I've got a game we can play.
Yes, let's play.
Looks like I'm gonna have to use the only ace I have up my sleeve. Lord Beerus, what was that you called me? A weakling? What I'm about to do to this fuckface will be an example to the rest of you. The Super Dragon Balls are mine.
Bro, if he pulls out the Renegon, I mean, he's already got the Shining Gun, right? If he pulls out the Renegon, I'll be surprised. If he does a rise, if he does solo leveling and just has a rise, I'll be even more impressed. Oh, I don't know what he's doing. So we're saying purple?
Yeah, I'm a fucking god.
Whoa, Rick!
But how? This is blasphemy.
Yeah, this feels great. Boo, hit me with your strongest ki blast. And if I survive, I'll get to hit you with mine.
Boo like Rick's game.
Okay, let's see this. Obviously he's gonna live. That's it? Bro, you barely charged up. You barely charged up. Lame. You've heard of Frieza Black meet Rick Black.
Game over.
No, Boo!
Oh yeah, Rick! Haha, yeah!
The winner is Rick Sanchez.
No matter, that deranged imp was the weakest anyway.
Rick, that was incredible.
Dad told me you were strong. He never told me you were this strong.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I'm pretty fucking awesome. I know.
But none of this makes any sense. How could he achieve such a power?
You know, it's hard to say, but you might be as strong as me now. Guess we'll only
Might
find
be.
out if we face each other in the ring.
Yeah, guess we will.
Destroyer gods are meant to destroy. Beerus is lazy. This is why I brought you back, Cyrus.
Damn.
What you did was bad. Very bad. That's why I made you go bye-bye. But you're a good destroyer. You like to destroy. I'll give you one more chance.
I thank you for your mercy, great Omni King.
Wait, you...
Listen carefully.
There's Frieza. I didn't expect to see him.
It's not often I get to meet a destroyer god. Or rather, former destroyer god.
So you know of me?
There isn't a thing in the entire universe I don't know about.
Then you'll have no problem telling me.
Nah, I don't think they will.
Spirit and time.
I don't think they're gonna rap.
And if I refuse?
Is it not obvious?
It is obvious you need me alive.
You clearly have a full sense of security. Tell me where it is. I will not ask again.
There is only one reason I can think of as to why you need this particular room of spirit and time. Perhaps I can be of help.
Okay.
Shall we begin?
Yes, let's.
Is it like another tournament of power? Majin Cell.
Rick, what was that? Tell me.
That was the result of chugging a full hit flask of cromulent rum.
I don't have time for your foolishness. What was that transformation?
Isn't it crazy
saw,
what
bitch.
5 minutes in the hyperbolic time chamber can do? Let's just say I look forward to our rematch, Vegeta.
You were no match for me then. You are no match for me now.
Keep
You say
telling
that,
yourself
but-
that, dickface. Come on, how about we go a few rounds, Vegeta? Go on, just admit it. You know I'm gonna beat your ass. Just like Goku, I'll be another shadow that you won't live in.
Ah.
Honestly, Vegeta, you're pathetic.
Yo. What the fuck, man?
You fools! What is the meaning of all of this?
Clearly, Vegeta has anger management issues.
Yo.
Sanchez.
He went in on him.
If your presence here becomes a liability, then it's Hokage for you. A fitting punishment for your act of blasphemy. Meddling with my energy of destruction.
How the fuck does he know?
Your participation in this tournament is the only reason you're still alive. There will be no more of this.
Damn. And now Rick Sanchez will be living rent-free in Vegeta's head. That was brutal. Like that was, oh my god, bro. Like he did him dirty. He said, now just like Goku, I'll be another shadow for you to live in. Like, nigga, did you have to say that? Did you have to? He said, just like Goku, I'm another shadow you can live in. Constantly trying to catch up to me. God damn.
I should have known. Unlike you, my power is my own.
Like I give a fuck.
Gentlemen, The next matchup will now be drawn. The Omni King has made a few changes to the rules. Advanced flight is now permitted, and there is no restriction of a ring. You win simply if your opponent is killed or surrenders.
Of course, that little psychopath can just change the rules whenever he feels like it.
The next match will be Vegeta versus Togo.
I've never seen your brother fight before. Good luck out there, Vegeta.
Wait, why them? I thought, didn't we just see Majin Cell powering up earlier? I thought there was gonna be Cell fighting, turn to fight. Hi, Vegeta.
Behold, Vegeta, the Prince of all Saiyans. Surely it should be king now. A title that should be mine.
Is that what?
I mean, honestly, I kept thinking the same thing for like the longest time. Like his Vegeta's dad is, has passed. So technically Vegeta would assume the throne as king, right? So why is he still Prince Vegeta? Does he say that because he wants to believe that his dad is still alive and out there somewhere? Like, bro, why don't you just go King Vegeta? Why don't you just call yourself King Vegeta? My prince.
What Babidi made you believe?
Is that not true? You stand here, allied with that monster. He's the reason our home is gone. Father, mother.
Technically, Frieza's the reason your world is gone. You're a
traitor.
At least that's what I thought.
We were once a mighty warrior race. Conquerors amongst the stars.
Oh, he doesn't think he's good enough? Maybe. But he's clearly stronger than his dad was. Maybe he has to undergo a certain ceremony, and that if he never undergoes that ceremony, then he can never be king. So he's just stuck at prince. I don't know.
How many years has it been since our home was destroyed, brother? And yet here we are, our so-called prince, gallivanting on Earth, when its one and only purpose should be the rebirth of our mighty race. You failed our people.
You talk too much, and it's become apparent you've forgotten who you're dealing with. Perhaps it's time I remind you.
Oh shit. Alright, Vegeta. Let's see it.
How about we skip all the theatrics? Show me your full power.
Have it your way then.
Let's get the warm-up phase. Let's just go in. This guy really likes using this pink aura. Like I think it's because they all have the Majin icon on their head. That's probably why, but still. Come on, Vegeta. Yeah, it looks like little bro strong, you're right. Like, but he's getting it. Damn! Hold on. Hold up, yo. Hold up. Nah. That was a move right there. Hold on. Watch this guy on the left. Watch how he plays that shit. Watch this shit. Slow motion. You see that? Like he gets ready before Vegeta starts coming. Like damn, bruh. Bruh, what the fuck? That was clean though. That was clean. Bam, bam. Like he said, get out of here, bro. Get the fuck out of here. That was dope. I like that. Damn. Damn, Vegeta's getting his ass kicked. Like, damn. Yo, Vegeta, you okay? Like, I know you take L's, but damn, bro, this is an L. You gotta surpass your limits again. Come on, bro. Let's see it.
The Prince of all Saiyans. What a joke.
Well, looks like Vegeta's fucked.
Yeah, I wouldn't count him out just yet.
I'm surprised Torval's attack didn't completely shatter Vegeta's spine. All I can detect so far are hairline fractures.
No side piecemeal. He made this man he made this man take the Popeye's biscuit challenge, but no drink. No drink in the foreseeable future, bro. You gotta go the entire day without a drink. God damn, bro. Vegeta, you got your ass kicked. Honestly, I'm surprised he's still in his form. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised he didn't de-transform back into his base form.
Bad back.
You getting old, Vegeta? Come on now. Come on, Vegeta. Damn.
What the fuck?
Wait, what?
Pardon the interruption, but Grand Zeno has an announcement to make.
What now?
My shit.
This tournament is fun, but we should make it more fun. We want everyone fighting everyone all at once.
Oh, well, Battle Royale?
What?
Well, not Battle Royale, but like
Oh, fuck.
3v3. What do you mean, oh fuck? Rick, you can like end this shit. Unless you can't transform anymore.
The rules are as follows. You are allowed to surrender, but only at the mercy of your opponents. But note, we are in the Chrysalis Void. Should you die here, your soul will be sealed for eternity.
Damn.
Well, things just got a little more interesting.
Don't die here.
And only by the powers of Super Shenron can you return to our plane of existence.
Yeah, we'll see if Izanagi has something to say about that.
And
Izanagi.
finally, the last man standing wins the tournament.
Yeah, Majin Cell should be easy. Come on now. Beast Gohan. Yep, that's Beast Gohan. I like how everybody just skips the warm-up phase and just immediately powers up to their limit. Or as close to it or whatever. Yo, Beast Gohan could wipe the floor of all of them. Like, I mean, obviously they had the Majin infused power, so they're stronger than before, but I don't know, man.
Hey, stud. Wanna see me ride it?
Won't say no. Yes, I like you, slim like 5'2". You wanna be my waifu?
What the fuck is this? Is this the same video?
Just go to gamersubs.gg and use code FABERSOUL to get 10% off all products on the.
Alright, well anyway, that was a cool video. But yeah, shit. I don't know, man. Because we don't have anything to go off of when it comes to like, well, I'm sure like game theory or film theory could do some shit about finding out how strong Majin Cell would be, things like that, and who would actually win in that fight. But I mean, Vegeta was getting his ass kicked by his little brother. Like, damn. Like, bro, what? You can't let that slide, bro. You gotta surpass that limit and kick your little brother's ass. But yeah, check out what's this guy's name? Faber Soul. That was dope. That was called Tournament of Power Remastered. Dragon Ball Rick and Morty. Yo, I'm so surprised that Rick went Super Saiyan God, then Super Saiyan Blue, and then turned into a god. Like, what the fuck is that? Oh yeah, that ending, that commercial break, weird, bruh. But I downloaded Expedition 33. I saw that other streamers were playing it. I heard good shit about it, and I figured, you know what? I might as well try. Might as well give it a shot. I might as well see what's good about it. So, hold on, I just accidentally minimized all my windows. We're gonna play Expedition 33. Part 2. Oh, that chick. Oh, of the whole fight. Yeah, actually, hold on. Let me see if does he have a part 2? Let me see. When did this come out? This came out 8 days ago. Yeah, there's no part 2 yet, I'm sure. It's probably gonna take a while to animate. Rick versus Yugi. Rick versus Vegeta. Rick versus Kaiba. Yo, this guy is a huge Rick fan. He just gave Rick Super Saiyan powers. But yeah, there's the one we watched. He's probably gonna make another one because it seems like he always makes a sequel. Like this was 6 months ago. This was 2 months ago. So it looks like it takes him 4 months or so to make a video. So the next one will probably come out. It's April, right? No, it's May. So give it about to September, middle of September. He'll probably come out with a part 2. A part 2 of that chick too. Yeah, I feel you, bro. I feel you on that one. All right, let's start this game. Expedition 33. And oh, I do have to make the screen go black because I have to connect the audio to my OBS. So the screen's gonna go black after I start the game. That's what I'm gonna be doing. It'll be like for a hot second. All right, give me 1 second. All right, there we go. Oop, hold on. There we go. Should be working. Yeah. Bet. So I heard good things about this game. Ooh. I heard good things about this game. But give me a hot second. I'm gonna take these fucking things out of my eyes. Hold on 1 second. Enjoy this opera-like music. Give me like 1 minute. Yo, I could hear this shit in my headphone. Oh, I was still listening to that on my headphones. That song kind of go hard though. You just put some drones behind it. You know, get some 808s and shit. Rap on that shit. Yeah. All right. Anyway, let's get to it. Expedition 33. Like, what is this game gonna be about? Ooh. Expeditioner. So Expeditioner is kind of like medium. Intended difficulty with challenging combat. Enemies deal normal damage, and mastering dodges and parries is encouraging but not mandatory. Recommended for players who enjoy turn-based games. Expert. Hard difficulty with highly demanding combat. Enemies deal greater damage, and mastering dodges and parries is required. Recommended for players who enjoy difficult games with real-time mechanics. Bro, you know we gotta go expert. We gotta go expert. I wanna do it. I wanna see if I can do it. Tutorials enable character customization in cutscenes. Allow the customization of characters to appear during. Yeah, hell yeah. English. Ooh. Japanese. French, English. Okay. Let's get it. You can change the difficulty mode at any time. I won't need to. Thank you though.
S'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, Dom Guardian, dilim, dilim, lute sera dolilam, seram, dim dim da 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 dim da 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 dim da di dam, dim dim da 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 dim.
That one says 34. I like the music a little bit, I ain't gonna lie.
If you're gonna give someone flowers, you should probably do it before they wither and die.
What, the flower? Or Sophie?
Ooh, dark. Sophie would approve. Hey, you said it, not me. The others are waiting for you. You're supposed to be helping with the festival.
With what? Putting up 3 tables? They'll manage.
You underestimate Lumiere's enthusiasm for the expedition. There's at least 5 tables.
Marvelous.
Have you tried throwing with your other arm instead? If you could hit the paintress directly, that would actually be useful.
You know, hobbies don't always have to be useful. I'm enjoying the uselessness of today, readying my usefulness for tomorrow.
Smart logic.
And soon, I'll get to do a lot more than throw rocks.
That's what all the other expeditions said.
Hey, you know they gave their lives to lay the trail for us, right?
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Yeah.
You still got a flower to give, no?
Yes. Just... I'm not sure how to start. After 4 years apart, what do I say to her on the day of her gamage?
You're asking me? I don't know. Sun's about to set, so be direct. Hey, Soph, been a while. Could we...
Uh-oh. I like how it looks. Also, that we can see that one says 34, so I guess ours is 33. That one across, that little halo, that little gold halo in the sky over there, that one says 34. So I guess we're 33. This is our expedition. A flower for Sophie. Take it? Sure. Anything else? I like how fast he moves.
All right, let's go. I'll accompany you there.
I bet.
Are you ready to see her again?
Yo, she dipped out quick. She's fast.
Been ready.
We're kind of fast too, though. Are there any more flowers or something I can pick?
Nice, huh?
Grapple
Don't
shortcut.
tell your sister, though. I sort of borrowed the hooks from the Expedition Academy. Wish I had them when I was working as a courier.
That would have been nice. You've been like Attack on Titan, just going around like just Aaron Yeager and everybody. Grapple, grapple. Just to deliver mail, whatever. Use press E to use grapple. I want to see if there's anything else around here I could grab. Whee! That was cool. That was fast.
Come on, Gustav, speed up a bit.
Why are you so
will have already
fast?
gamaged by the time you've arrived.
My head.
Can't believe Sophie already turned 33. She looks so much younger than you.
Thanks.
She's popular. I'm sure she already has a necklace full of flowers.
I can imagine.
Damn, don't ruin, like, you making us feel bad. Like, come on.
What?
You look tense.
Yeah, yeah.
So what?
I know what you need.
Yeah.
A little jewel.
Oh, is that what I need? Okay. Who are you to me again?
No.
Come on, it'll loosen you up. You can't go and see Sophie all somber and tense.
Fair enough. You should go see her sweaty and fresh out of a duel with a little bit of anger. Not anger, but I don't know. Musk?
And if you win, I'll give you something you can use with your Lumina converter.
Bet. Is there a way I can like turn on auto next?
All right, you're on.
Yes.
Do you wish to go through the battle? Hey, yes. Oh shit. You got like a sword and a gun. During your turn, your character can attack, aim, use a skill, or use an item. Skills consume AP to use. You can gain AP by performing a base attack or parry. Made this peak? Seriously? Characters play turn by turn. The turn orders indicating the timeline unless... Okay. Try attacking. 1 AP. I I can't even select the other ones. Attack a single target. Enemies usually perform one action per turn. You can defend during their attack. Okay. Now how do I defend during the... Press Q to dodge. Okay, during an enemy attack, dodge. How do I parry though? During an enemy attack, dodge at the right time to avoid damage. Dodging at the last moment will trigger a perfect dodge. Press Q to dodge. Alright, I'm gonna have to make sure I perfect that. The character's AP can be used to cast skills. Each character can have up to 6 skills. When did this game come out? Rear assault, low physical damage hit, crit hits, generate 1 additional charge. Overcharge, high lightning damage base attack based on the amount of charge hit 1 hit. Great. Assault starts with 2 skills, okay? He can use attacks and skills to charge up his overcharge meter and unleash a devastating blow with his overcharge skill. Use the rear assault to gain charges. Okay, I see. Oh shit, okay. Pressing space at the right time will improve your skill's effects, increase damage or added bonus effects. Achieve perfect timing to unleash even stronger effects. Oh shit! I wonder if that spacebar is gonna pop up every time. During an enemy attack, you can also parry. Parry shares the same timing as perfect dodge, but it's more difficult than a regular dodge. Parrying recovers 1 AP in addition. Press E to parry. Oof! Press E to parry again. Yo! We got all 3 parries and we did so much damage to her. Holy shit. Besides, overcharge meter is full. Use overcharge skill now to unleash devastating blow. Oh, I see it's right here. It's 10 out of 10. Okay, so we go skill, then overcharge.
For those who come after.
Oh, we missed. Okay, but it does pop up. That space bar does pop up. I missed the second one. I can't believe I did. I can't believe I missed.
You won. Now, don't you feel better? I see your smile.
Of course we won.
All right. Now, let's go find Sophie.
And we consumed to give an additional Limia point to a character.
I saw her near the red and white tree.
Yeah.
Yo, I want to fight again. That was good.
Oh, the plaza is lively. Why people like to celebrate the gommage is still a mystery to me, but oh well.
Even though this is kind of like a guided map, you can still look around a little bit. And like we found that rose last time. Wonder if we can ever find anything else on the side.
The red and white tree. I've always found it beautiful. I don't really understand. You and Sophie broke up so long ago. But clearly you never got over her. Why'd you wait until today to say something? It's a bit late, isn't it? Sophie's down there.
Thanks for your help.
Yeah, I know.
Good luck. I'll be here for you if things don't go as planned.
Aw, thank you.
Thanks.
Is she like us? Is this a 3-way, like a love triangle? Also, hold on. Can I turn on auto next for those talking moments? That's fine, whatever. All right, here we go. Yo, that's dope. That is dope. What is this? What are we using? What kind of energy are we using? What is like what's the name of this? Is that Sophie? We got a rose for her.
The last few days meant everything.
Cinquasa! Cinquasa!
Can we talk?
Gustav. I love you all.
The graphics aren't bad. I like it.
That's for your, if there's room.
There's always room.
You know,
I
I'm
missed you.
sorry that... I
You
missed
don't need to... Okay.
You go.
No, you.
You know how I feel. I wish things had been... You know, I often think... Another path, you know, another future.
Still can't finish your sentences, can you?
Nope.
Yep.
Apparently.
That hasn't changed.
I missed that.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I never faulted you for wanting to believe. You're fighting. To change things. I understand, just... in a different world, right?
We'll break the cycle, so she can't steal anyone else's future.
Stubborn people change the world. And you are the most stubborn person I know.
I kind of had no clue what's going on.
Thank you. Walk me to the harbor?
Yes.
Oh, we're her. Bet. Whee! Are you fast? Yeah. Yep, we're fast. What the fuck was that? Is there anything around here that we can pick up? Press C to change characters during exploration. This doesn't affect battles. Okay. Oh, they swap locations. Like, we don't go backwards to that, to them. We just swap locations. What's this? Goma. Is that currency? Excuse me. Where are we going?
Oh, hi, Sophie. So Gustav really did come, huh?
Yeah, he did.
I knew he would.
Everybody already left? Or he might hear us. Is everybody already left?
Has everybody already left?
Yeah. Everybody's heading to the harbor.
Y'all got a lot of flowers.
Sophie.
Looks like you still have a lot of flowers left.
Yeah.
Well, there are less and less people to buy them. I just wish you didn't have to wear one.
Wait, what do you mean by that? Wish I didn't have to wear one. Why?
Tiffany.
I should finish cleaning up here and join everyone at the harbour.
See you. See you.
I can't imagine what you're going through.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I've lived 33 good years. Look around. We've had our whole lives to prepare.
Why is she? Why is it?
All fine.
Why does it sound
Mostly.
like?
I'm not fine.
You will be.
Why does it sound like she has to, you know, die or something? Like they're gonna sacrifice her or some shit. Why does she have to wear a flower? And why is it sad that she has to wear a flower? Why is there a bathtub in the street? What's this about? A flower festival thingy? Red and white everywhere. Hold on, what's this? I just run up this? I like it. Oh, there we go. Got some chroma. Nice little dodge, tuck and roll. Is there anything else around here before I talk to the main person? Something over here. No? Never mind. I'm not gonna lie, I really like how fast they run. In a lot of games, it's like they run slow as fuck. This shit's annoying. What's this shit? Anything else over here? I'm gonna get lost. Let's go back around towards the front. Question mark? It's where we came in.
Oh, Sophie.
Marie.
Your flowers? I didn't know about. I thought you were younger.
Damn. Damn. Yo, shots fired. Oh, bitch, I thought you were younger than that. How old are you again? Oof.
And yet you didn't have children.
Damn. Damn. Shots fired again. I thought you were younger and you don't have children?
I'm not having this conversation with you again. Not today.
Do you care so little about the future of Lumiere? How can you be so selfish?
Damn.
I'm not selfish enough to bring others into our doomed world. I know we are not many to think like this now. And it destroyed my relationship. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'd like to spend this moment with him. And you should cherish this moment with your daughter.
Sorry. See you at the harbor.
Ho.
Good luck, Mary.
Yo, she was a bitch. And now we're going back around in a circle. Is anyone else I can talk to? No? Okay. No? Still no? This person.
Ah, the scintillating Sophie.
What's up?
You're as gorgeous as always.
Appreciate.
Cyril, you flatterer. Need some help with your writing again?
Beautiful and perceptive, per usual. See, I'm preparing the headline for tomorrow, and who could write it better than someone who celebrates her special day today?
True. So, what will the article be about?
Actually...
You don't know?
Oh, well...
You really are lazy.
Help me again, Sophie, please. My boss will kill me.
Sure. Let me think of a headline.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossom. Ooh, that was good. Expedition 33 shall be the destined journey. Cyril really needs to take his job seriously. I like the first one. The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
The pale sun ascends above the crimson blossoms.
A headline about the contrast of beauty and death.
So they do mean death. The flowers do mean death.
With a paintress each year claiming the beauty of this world. Okay, now I'm inspired.
You're welcome.
You really are a divine being, Sophie.
I know.
Don't forget to credit me.
I would never. Thank you for all these times.
It's always been a pleasure, my friend. Take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Damn, bruh. Yeah, your last goodbyes. You're about to be sacrificed or some shit, yo. Anyone else we can talk to? Excuse me. Not even you? Oh, wait.
Hey, you. You seem like a woman with exquisite taste. I just finished my sculpture of the legendary Esquier. This may be my life's finest work, yet not a single soul seems to care.
Don't you see she's marked for death? What's wrong with you? Rude.
How could I make it better?
Perhaps you could paint it. Maybe sculpt something more menacing, like a newt, not like an Nevron. Add some color.
Perhaps you could paint it. Add some color.
Paint it? Brilliant. I knew you were the right person to ask. Thank you for your insight.
You're most welcome.
I shall get to work tomorrow. I see you're wearing flowers. What's your name?
Sophie.
Sophie. As a thank you, I shall chisel your name onto the statue.
Oh, you don't have to.
But I will.
That's nice of her. So we were really a sacrifice. Like, really? Really? Like, to what? And why? Like, they just gonna off us like that? Anything else anyone else I can talk to?
My gestural costume is the best. Hey, madame, do you think the gesturals really exist?
You have a piece of wood just in front of your face, my guy. That it? Of course they do. I'm afraid they're just fairy tales. Of course they do.
Of course they do.
That's what I think too. The others laugh, but I know they're real. One day, I will meet one, even if it means joining an expedition. I'll raise a gestural army and we'll crush the paintress. And me and my little brother will live with the gestrals and they'll be our new family. We're tired of the orphanage. If the legends are true, they really like to bite. And that's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother.
What the Hey, yo, what the fuck? That's why I'm training every day by beating up my little brother. Yo!
That's... yeah. You would make a great gestural.
By beating up your little brother.
Thanks.
Oh, I guess we're supposed to go down that way. Hold on, let me just check this area real quick. Need more people to talk to. That's a no. Okay. Putting me in the game as an extra? Yeah, that would be dope. I would love to be an extra in a game. Who wouldn't? Put me in GTA 6 too.
Oh, Sophie. What a lovely smell.
Thank you, Richard.
I could recognize it from miles away. It's good you're here, Sophie. I have a favor to ask of you.
Anything for my beloved sewing teacher?
We
Sewing teacher.
are of the same cohort. Today is my gommage.
So that's what it's called. It's called a gommage. You have grills in GTA 6. Yo, if you okay, I wouldn't doubt you gonna actually get that in GTA 6. That'd be dope.
And my son and I had a fight last night. He said he wants to join the expedition. He wants to waste the last year of his life. I didn't want that for him. I used to think it was a bad choice. Today, I no longer do. I know I made a mistake. I tried to impose my views on him when he is much braver than I will ever be. So I sewed a special uniform for him. That's my last gift. Could you bring it to him?
Sure.
Of course. I'll bring it to Jules.
He won't join the Gamage ceremony, but he will be at the Expedition Festival tonight for sure. Oh, but you...
Don't worry. I'll ask Gustav.
Gustav, are you back together?
For this moment. Maybe.
Maybe. Aren't you about to die, bitch? Maybe. Yo, that's crazy. She's about to die and she's still like, maybe I'm with him, right? I don't know. We have a history. And on, today's my last day alive. But I just don't know. Am I still with him? Like, bitch? Alright, whatever.
Yes. He is.
Thanks to both of you. And see you.
See you.
Where's Gustav? Here. Talk to him. Give him the thing. Oh, you can't. Alright, well, whatever. Let's see. Anybody else we can talk to over here? Stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. There we go. We can talk to them. Anyone over here? Alright, let's talk to them.
Something wrong?
The expeditions. What a joke.
Eloise.
All they do is leave us here to die. They're just escaping.
You know their goal is to save us all, right?
Yes, that's what my father told me last year. Before he left for Expedition 34. And here we are again this year. We could have spent one more year together instead of wasting it away.
Your father fought to offer you a better future.
Yeah.
I have no future.
Damn.
I know it and I've accepted it. We're doomed.
You never know. This expedition, there are some
shit.
special people in this one.
Yeah, right.
Gustav, why don't you show her some of your fighting skills to prove her wrong?
Oh shit. Alright, let's do it. Attack. Oh, we're fighting a fucking balloon. Oh, I messed up. I'm supposed to hit his face. I messed up again. Holy shit. Okay, come on. I gotta get used to this. What? Am I not? Is it spaced the wrong button? Huh. I know E is parry and Q is dodge. Space is supposed to be the attack. Why is it not? Am I really missing it? Huh. Ain't no way. Yo! Whatever. That's bullshit.
For those who come after.
There. What was that? What was that bullshit?
That's... This guy is strong.
Damn right.
They all train their picto skills very hard to save us all. And so did your father.
Picto's skill? Huh.
Then, Madame, why didn't you join?
Me? I'm content with my life. I know what I can and cannot change. Or maybe because I was afraid.
Do you think I should join the expedition?
My friend Ciel always says, do your best. Either it works or it doesn't. Live your life as you want.
I don't want to have regrets. I don't have that much time.
And don't have regrets. Do your thing.
When the time comes, you'll make the right decision. I'm sure.
Thank you. Give this to your boyfriend. My father gave it to me, but it might be more useful for him.
Color of Lumia can be considered to give an additional Lumia to bug. Okay. Who are you?
Why does Manon keep saying death comes to us all?
You haven't heard that before?
No.
Unofficial expedition motto. You never heard Lucien say it either? It's one of his favorites.
I think he prefers, we're already dead, you're just catching up.
Yeah, I heard that one recently.
I don't know. Kinda nice in a way. Having a deadline forces you to prioritize. It's a bit freeing as we get closer to the end.
You can really find...
Oh shit.
No, it's just... Things don't always work out the way we want. No use getting upset, you know? Use what we can, leave what we can't.
So these guys just have a certain age. They just die. They cull the elders. That's crazy. So how do they keep up with who's in charge? Like how often do they switch out the people, like their government, if they have one, or whoever is in charge? What else I can talk to? Ain't go that way.
Hi, Gustav. You're back. Oh, did you want to pick out a different flower?
No, the one you suggested earlier was perfect.
Oh, I'm glad. These garlands are our last farewell. I have a garland saved for you too. But it's not a farewell garland. It will be a welcome home garland. Good luck, my friend.
Thanks, Ophelie.
Oh, Luna's playing.
How big is this map? Where am I supposed
You
to
two
go?
would make a cute couple.
If you say so.
Or maybe something already happened, huh?
Hmm.
Is that her? Luna or whatever? Can't really get in there. She has a crowd around her entire thing. Damn. Alright. A normal trash can. Okay.
You really think you're doing something, eh? Out there?
Maxine, you're drunk.
Maxine.
None of you ever come back. You go and you take our resources and you waste it all on a fucked up hero adrenaline fantasy. And still, she kills us.
Damn.
You should go home. Where's your daughter?
Where do you think? Mourning her mother on the anniversary of her death.
Damn.
Of all their deaths.
Then maybe you should be with her.
I can't look at her. She's just another reminder that nothing we do matters. Nothing. We hope and we persevere, and still they die. They all die and we can't stop it.
This guy's mad.
We can't save them. We bring another generation into this world just so they can watch us die before they're even old enough to understand why.
That's why we're going. We can save them. With our Lumina tech. The Paintress.
Also, you should just have kids sooner.
The Paintress? What? What's a scrawny shit like you gonna do to the Paintress, eh? We're already dead. You're just catching up.
Maxime.
Forget it. Bon voyage.
We're already dead. You're just catching up. Damn. That's dark. But I like the I like it. I don't see anybody playing the thing. It feels like I should see someone playing an instrument over here. I don't. Can't talk to anybody over here.
Sometimes I feel sorry for her.
Who? The Paintress?
Look at her. She looks sad. Maybe she's a prisoner too. Stuck in the same cycle with us. Silly her.
Only you could choose empathy at a moment like this.
Whoa, what's that over there?
It's one of the few choices I can make.
I couldn't do it.
It's okay. You don't have to.
I want to see what's over there first, but like, there's so much shit to go through. Let's start over there. Oh, it's dance. What's this? A weird mime is standing here. Hello?
Hello?
Mime reacts. It attacks. Uh-oh.
Gustav, help!
Alright, bet. Defense, huh? shit. I gotta get better at that or else I die. If I don't dodge all of this shit, I'm dead. And that's playing on the expert mode. Holy shit. I have to get better at these timings.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav. It's dangerous.
Can I do it again? Can I try anyway?
Gustav, help!
Alright, bet. Expert mode might be a little too hard. I'm gonna keep trying. Looks like I was wrong. Shit. Oops. That was terrible. I'm almost there. Holy shit.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav. It's dangerous.
Nah. This is my first real fight. I want to see if I can do this.
Gustav, help!
I'll try it 2 more times. Yeah. I still don't get the timing on this. Yeah, I don't get the timing at all.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav. It's dangerous.
This
hello?
thing, like, yo,
Gustav,
you gotta get something good for beating it. I might have to come back and do that. Shit, messed up. Holy shit. Holy shit. God damn. Okay, one more time.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav. It's...
I gotta get the timing right.
Hello? Gustav, help!
I wish I had an indicator for when... Holy shit. Alright, let's just... Yeah, let's switch. That shit was ridiculous.
Let's leave it alone, Gustav.
Let's switch for a hot second. See if I can beat it if I change to normal. Alright, now let's see if we can beat this thing.
Gustav, help!
Still can't get it right. Oh shit, I missed the second one. It didn't do any damage anyway. Oops. Silence is a status effect that prevents the character from using skills. That's right, I'm silenced. Come on.
For those who come after.
Stars is satisfied to prevent the character from playing. Right. You still can't use healing? Come on. There's gotta be a way to do that. Bro, I do not know the timing of the double attack.
That was close. Thanks, Gustav. Did someone build this? There's something on its body.
Means record that can be used again. Destroy the weird mine. Okay, can't interact with it, but we can look around. I guess we're supposed to stand here, but we didn't check the other stuff first.
No regrets.
Zeus, I'm coming.
What the hell? Gotta go down there too? Yo, how far do we have to go?
Don't forget me.
Like, I don't want. All right, let's just go. Isn't there somewhere I'm supposed to stand over here? You already talked to them?
You'd have to be crazy to use pictos on your own body.
Why? Aren't you enjoying the show?
Nah, the show's great, but etching chroma onto your skin, oh, that's brutal. And just for a dance. I'll stick to painting pictos on my machines. I'm not cuckoo enough to put them on my body.
Could be useful though. The expeditions rely on them quite heavily.
Yeah, they're crazy too. But at least you can remove pictos pretty easily if you change your mind.
What do pictos do?
I'll stick to painting pictos on my machine.
People have gathered for the gommage. The painters will soon awake. Okay. Now we go down, I guess.
I've always loved the harbor.
The painters will soon awaken, and the gommage will start. Do you want to head to the harbor? I mean, I guess. I don't know what else I'm supposed to do. Sophie and Gustav moves towards the harbor.
I see you're apprentices.
Oh.
Gustav! Gustav!
What?
Here,
Sophie asked us to bring you your coat.
We sewed up the sleeves so you don't have to keep rolling it up.
You guys know how to sew?
Sophie helped us. Turns out it's not that hard. You really should have done this ages ago.
You did this?
Gentlemen, that was supposed to be between us, yeah? I wanted to do something for you.
Soph. Thanks, guys. This is great. Thank you.
See you at the festival?
Don't leave without saying goodbye.
Yeah, of course not. What? I know that face.
You mean a lot to them. I can tell.
Yeah, they mean a lot to me too. Legacy can take many forms, right?
Yeah.
You told me that.
Right.
Why?
Why indeed?
I wanted to see you wearing it.
Oh, you like uniforms now?
This too is your legacy.
In a way. It's yours too.
Ooh. Uh-oh. Get it, yeah. Well, she is about to die. Apparently.
Esti tornere marina, esti l'inaki soledad.
Yo, what the? Yo, cat. Fuck.
Tona l'ora tovla, Alina. Ista surano taki, l'air noir, tonari fuego verso, Alina,
That her? Is that the chick? $33. So it's a countdown. Yo, what? People just they just evaporate? I thought they would like I don't know, drink the Kool-Aid. They just kind of evaporate. So it's not like a cult at all.
I'm here.
Damn, bruh.
There you are. You can't hide from us, you know. Like I said, mourning's best done with friends.
Lucian.
What? It is. Grieving alone's the worst.
Lucian? Like League of Legends Lucian? And Catherine like Caitlyn? No, never mind. I'm reaching.
Santé, les amis.
Santé.
Yeah, no, I could use a drink.
Five tables this year. You see that? Told you we'd beat the 34s. Even my Elle showed up and she hates these things. Wanna go take a look?
I don't... maybe later. I'll catch up. I'm okay. I'm okay. You go.
Yeah. Time for a refill anyway.
There's an excess of wine, again. Thank your sister for her generosity.
Oh, and try to enjoy yourself. Don't drink alone,
Yeah.
you weirdo.
If you feel sad about the people that just got vaporized, go ahead and drink to your heart's content. Drown your sorrows, literally. Cheers. Okay. All right, for now, I have to end this stream because I have to work in the morning. But that was Expedition 33, the beginning of it. I'm looking forward to playing this game. I like it so far. I like the controls and everything. I have to get used to parrying and dodging. Once I get better at that, then I'm probably gonna switch back to expert and difficulty. But yeah, and I go for now. So as always, thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for tuning in. You could have been anywhere in the world, doing anything in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate you. Peace.